All right, so I'm a little late, but today we're going to do, um, using the Swiss ball, we're going to do some stretches and balance. So this is kind of part two of the first one that we did, okay? So if you missed it, it's okay. You just jump into this one. We're still going to try and stay beginner. Um, and then as I do more, then we'll work ourselves up, all right? We'll grow together. How about that? All right. Go ahead, grab your Swiss ball. If you have one, if you don't have one, many of these can be done, freehand without any equipment. And so I'll try to remind myself to explain how you can do the movements without the ball. All right. So let's go ahead. We're going to start with some of those stretches and then kind of progress into that balance. And that's going to incorporate some abdominal exercises as well. So forgive me, I need a little more air in my ball yet again, but I have not done that. But let's go ahead and we'll sit on that ball. Feet are going to be planted onto the floor. I do have grip socks on. You can have your shoes on, but make sure that you're not slipping away. We want to stay safe at all times. All right, so we're going to go ahead and sit on the ball. All right, we're just going to do some pelvic tilt. So I want you to tilt your pelvis up and then you extend it. Think about that pelvis going backwards. So just tilting up, punching up, and then going backwards. Good. Just up and lifting that chest, opening that chest. And then you cave and then you open. Good. And open. Let's take those hands. We're going to go forward and we're going to go back into a complete circle, opening up that chest. Good. And we're going to reverse those hands, taking them back. Good. When we tilt, reach forward. Tilt back, take those hands forward. Three more. Three. Probably did the wrong thing. Sorry. Two. And one. Then we'll reverse that direction. So I probably messed this up a little bit on that, but that's okay. As long as you are doing those arm circles, tilting that pelvis, that's the biggest thing. All right, let's move into, we're going to go into a little oblique twist. So I want you to turn to your left, your hand that is furthest away from your body is just going to wrap onto that knee that's closest to you. I just want you to turn, put some pressure on the hand up against that leg. Good. So you're turning towards that back shoulder. Good. Three, two, one. I just want to take you to take your hands up into a V and over, and we're going to go to that other side. Again, your hand is placing pressure onto that knee or that leg. You're rotating towards your opposite shoulder, that back shoulder. Good. A nice little stretch here up and over. Don't hunch the shoulders up. Just try to really elongate that spine. Keep everything nice and long. Two and one. We're going to up and over. Our last one here. Three, two, and one. Perfect. All right, I'm just going to go side to side. I'm going to scoot forward a little bit on my ball. Okay, and I want you to take those legs nice and wide, opening those arms up into a T. Palms can be up or down, either is okay. I'm just going to roll over to my right side. All right, let's just start there. Rolling over to the left side. So I've lifted my heel up here, making sure I'm protecting my knee, protecting the joint. Good, protecting that ankle. And you're feeling that stretch in that inner thigh. Also, this is perfect for your hips, opening up those hips, really articulating through that heel that is toward the floor. So you want to think about lengthening that leg, stretching it all the way through that heel that's on the floor. Good. Let's go to the other side, and we're going to pause it here. Staying nice and tall. We're going to take this left hand and just rotate it down towards the floor. And then the right hand is going up towards the ceiling. Good. So we're almost in that warrior pose for yoga. I'm not almost, we are in it. Just we're on the ball, right? Let's go over to the other side. Making sure we're taking nice, deep, long breaths. Good. Now let's go left one more time. Big inhale. Exhale. Good. And if you feel unbalanced, you can always be up against the wall. I'm not up against my wall right now. I know you can't see that, but you can place your ball up against the wall, and that's just going to create a little better balance. Good. And let's just go right here and just go side to side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to come on up to standing. Okay. So we're going to do that side to side once again. I'm just going to put my forearms onto the ball. I'm going to show you from this side angle. And just side to side, releasing that heel. Okay, turning those toes up and side to side. Again, this is good at loosening up those hips, getting that inner thigh stretch. Good. We'll go last time on this side and the last time on the right side. Perfect. Okay, we're going to come on up to warrior erect stance. All right. And this one, I'm going to show from the side and then I'll show from the front view. And I just want you to take those hands, plant them, palms nice and flat onto your ball. Okay, keep that gaze down. I just want you to roll the ball out. Good, nice flat back. And then we're going to just keeping our back flat, roll it into us, bring it into those legs. And I just want you to kind of form yourself over the ball. Good. You're just going to hands on, lift and extend. Good. So you're getting that stretch full body, sending those hips back, lengthening through those arms. You're getting it through the lats here, the side of your body. Good. Underneath that armpit as well. And just roll it into you. And just fold yourself over that ball. Allow that chin to come to the chest. So you're now getting it through the spine. Relaxing those shoulders down. I'm going to show this from the front view. You can keep going from that same stance that you're in now. Okay, you don't have to turn with me. So I'm just going to roll it out. Nice flat back. Getting a stretch down my legs. And placing those palms right onto that ball. Give a little press into that ball that's really going to activate those muscles underneath your arm. Engage them even more for a stretch. Then we just kind of pull it in, roll it into us, and just roll over that ball. Relaxing those shoulders down. Good. I want to do one more just because it feels so good. Extending, stretching down. Nice breaths. And pull it in, roll it in. And just roll over it, fold over it. Good. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to go into a little more of that balance work and some core. So return to seated position on top of that ball. Again, nice flat feet. Okay. We're just going to do some hip circles. So either your hands can be on the ball, on the hips, or more advanced is having them up right at that head level. Okay. Just do those hip circles nice and small, going towards that right. Good. Let's see if we can't make them a little bit bigger. All right, so we've got that pelvic tilt again. Really just making that circle. And your hands can be on the ball if you feel like you're going to fall. And the last one. Good. All right, let's go into the opposite direction, nice and small. All right, so I'm going towards the left. Nice and small. All right, and let's take it a little bigger. Going a little more each time. And if it starts to feel uncomfortable for you, then go back to, the size circle previously and do what is more comfortable for you. So if you feel unbalanced when you're in that large circle, go a little bit smaller until it feels more right. All right, let's go 2 and 1. My ball's squishing all over the place. Good. Okay, we're going to go right into some marches. All right, so we're just going to hold onto this ball, lift up our knees. Okay, staying nice and tall, keep that spine nice and erect. All right, think about it going through the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Good, so this is good for that lower core too. You will make it a little bit more difficult. You're going to go a little further off that ball versus being centered on it. Keep going. Let's go 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, we're going to increase in that balance here. Again, if you need to go up against the wall, go up against the wall. Keep those hands on the ball, or you can be here. Okay, that's the more advanced. So let's just start here. Start with that left leg and extend it out. All right. Flex that the toes point up towards the ceiling. And we're just going to lift right to hip height. So in line with my hip. Good. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. We're going to switch to the other side. Make sure we don't roll off the ball and have a tragedy here. All right. There we go. Flexing that foot, lifting that foot to hip height. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Just switching again. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extending that leg nice and long. Switch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. If this feels very easy for you, switch those hands. Maybe you're going to have them behind your head. 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can put them on your hips. That would be the next level to having them on the ball. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looks like I've got something stuck to my foot here. Okay. Let's go to the left one more time. Flexing and lifting. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hopefully I don't have a whole bunch of stuff on the bottom of my foot for you guys. That would be a nice little show, right? All right, let's move up one more gradual step in utilization of that balance, okay? So we're going to take the right arm, left knee. All right, we're just going to bring both up and down. Let's go 4 more. We lift it up, 4, and down, 3, and down, 2, and down, 1, and down. Let's switch to the other side. So this is almost like a dead bug. So if you've ever done that on the floor, it's nice, gentle activation of the core. Getting nice balance and coordination. I think we've got two more. 2 and 1. Now let's switch to the other side. I'm going to show the advancement of this move. You can stay right there with the bent knee. All right. So you can lift that knee up. That's where we are here. Or you're going to extend that leg, extend that arm all the way up. That's the advancement. All right, let's go two more. It utilizes more core because you have to stabilize yourself on top of that ball. Let's switch. All right, so you pick either we're going to do straight leg with a straight arm, or you're going to do that bent knee and then just kind of extend that arm halfway up. Let's go 2 and 1. Good. Let's go left side one more time, okay? Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Other side one more time. Breathing. 3, 2, and 1. All right. So that's it for this video. I did just realize that I didn't show you how to do it without the ball. So I think the stretches were pretty self-explanatory. You can always just sit there, do the pelvic tilts, all right, just as if you're on the floor. You can also do it in a chair. And then the side-to-side twist. I think that's self-explanatory. You can do it standing or just on the floor, right? The ball is not a necessity. That side-to-side hip, all right? So you're just here. Okay, you can do it standing, again on the edge of your chair. Let's see, those ball circles, that may be a little more difficult, but you can always do it standing, just making small little circles. What that's going to do is going to activate that core, okay? And then you can take those legs out a little bit wider and get a little more of that inner activation of the thigh and utilization of those hips. The marches, you can always, stand and do those, or you can sit on the ground and do them, just as I did with the ball. You wouldn't have that ball underneath, and you would not have that need for, more core activation because you're already stable sitting on the ground. But if you're standing, you are going to get more activation of that core. And lastly, I did briefly touch on the dead bug, which we did the one arm, one leg. So here, right? So you can do that standing, or you can always do it on the floor. Here, hopefully my ball stays. I will show that on the floor really quick. And so that dead bug, you just have your legs right at tabletop. You can have your head up or down, all right? And your arms are going to be up towards that ceiling, all right? And so you can march it one leg at a time. Extend, pull it in, extend, pull it in. Or you can take opposite arm, opposite leg, all right? And just extend both and pull both in. Extend both and pull both in. All right, so again, that's all that I have for this part 2. Again, I'm going to, try to progressive each one that I do so that we can grow together. All right, if you have any questions, comments, or anything that you would just like to say, you can always put it below in the comments. All right, until next time, peace.